participation is something we train in the students to prepare them for both for their further studies and also later work. It's not enough to become a researcher, or to be a distant observers during their field work, but to really be able to step into a situation and be part of it. So we, in order to train the students to be participating, to get the skill of being able to take part in things, we train that skill. We create what we call a safe space where there is interaction between professors and other teachers at the university and the stakeholders out on the farms and in the community. So the students go to farms, do field works, work in the food system, and learn from the farmers directly and from other actors. So they are the ones who can inform them best on what's going on and what needs to be done. And of course, in participatory research, we need to have the input of the stakeholders. We cannot come in and suggest things without having the viewpoint of the stakeholders.
Now, our students are organizing a 2-day workshop on a farm this next weekend on permaculture. Could you say something about how they organize this activity on their own, which is another kind of participation?
Yes. We encourage the students to also learn from each other. We have students each year from different countries, from different backgrounds, and they have a lot to teach each other and us, not least. So we call ourselves the learning community, which consists of teachers, students, stakeholders, where we can all learn together from each other. And we encourage the students to become lifelong learners. That is, to learn how to learn and identify the way they best learn in order to be able to learn throughout your life. There is a complex situation at any small farm or in any food system, urban food system, for example, we're working with this fall. It's very complex situations out there. We constantly need to learn new things and to learn from each other. It's been known, for example, for decades that there is climate change. We need to change to more sustainable agriculture. There are graduates every year coming out of the universities having a lot of knowledge about this, but very little is done. So we think that we need to bridge this gap between knowledge that is there in the student population and action being taken. So that's why we think we need to train the action research and the doing things, being change makers. That also need to be trained so that when you graduate, you are more capable of really starting to do things and change things, for example, in an organization or whatever work setting you go into.
Participation is the active engagement of working with the farm, both in the fields and engaging with the farmers in conversation. There's so much more to be learned from your hands in the soil than in just this walled-in classroom. And this program allows us to participate in this very deep engagement that is way beyond the theoretical. And we're able to have this study on the farm instead of just applying concepts in our mind. We're able to kind of go to more concrete themes.